I heard once a story about Reb Shimon and Lag BaOmer. I was surprised yesterday. My son was there, and he said hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, Freie, Frimme, all kinds of people go to Meron. I was very amazed at how many people go. Why do they feel what they feel at Yeshua? They feel as Reb Shimon can help them, that they pray there, and Reb Shimon, the Rebbeinu Shalom, will listen to their prayers. What do they feel? I once heard an interesting story. There was a businessman who always used to come to Meron and tell Reb Shimon his business and tell him he's going to do this deal, he's going to do that deal. And once he told him, and then he left and he went to do his business. One day this businessman comes up. It was an Erev Shabbos, it was on a Friday, and he comes to Meron and he has a taxi waiting and he wants to go in to tell Reb Shimon his business. At that time there weren't so many people coming. And suddenly, as he comes in, he sees there's a lady there. So he waits. There's a lady there, she's talking to Reb Shimon. Not that he didn't want to go into him, but he thought Reb Shimon is occupied. And he can't talk to him, he can't tell him his business. So he wants to, we waited a bit of time for the lady to finish, and then he'll go in and tell Reb Shimon his business. And he waits 10 minutes, a quarter of an hour, gets to half an hour, the taxi's waiting. And he decides, he goes in, he listens to what she's saying. And she's telling Reb Shimon that she needs 30 or 40 pounds for Shabbos to make Shabbos. Oh, he says to me, that he always thinks to himself, that's what she's wasting Reb Shimon's time on. Here, he takes out 30 pounds, he gives her the 30 pounds, he says, I go and make Shabbos, now let me talk to Reb Shimon about my business. It's a very funny joke, but the truth of the matter is, that's emunah, that the Rebbeinu Shalom brought together these two people, that the Rebbeinu Shalom brought together people, one who needs a Yeshua, one who's got money, who wants to tell everything to Reb Shimon, and that the Rebbeinu Shalom brought in the mundane things, in the everyday life that we see, that's Amunah and Betochen, that's belief in the Rebbeinu Shalom. That's how we believe that when we talk we go out to the kever and we talk and we pray, that Reb Shimon intervenes for us. When we go to our parents or grandparents and we go to their kvorim and we ask them to help us, we believe that they are praying for us and that Rebbeinu Shalom is listening to their tefillahs and they're intervening for us. This is something which is so hard for people to understand. That's what all Yiddishkeit is about. A bit of emunah, a bit of belief that the Rebbeinu Shalom is listening to our prayers. And really, we come to talk about the credit crunch. That's really what the credit crunch is all about. People thought, you ask this banker what to do and that banker what to do. Akaduchas. They don't know what to do, they don't know what to say, they don't know why it's gone down, why it's gone up, what's going to happen, how long it's going to last. They don't know nothing. Big Ashirim, people, Rebbes who believed in Grois Ashirim, all the Ashirim went down and lost all their money. There's no way, and why does the Rebbeinu Shalom do this? That we should have emunah betuch and know that if we need something, we pray and we ask these things from the Rebbeinu Shalom. That is what Yiddishkeit is about. That's all our lives is about. Believing in the Rebbeinu Shalom. And a Yid has to know, he goes to a Rebbe to help him to believe in the Rebbeinu Shalom. That's what a Rebbe is about. A Rebbe is not about raising funds for Moisés. A Rebbe is not about going the levush and running a tish, that the Yidden should have occupation and feel satisfied. That's not what a Rebbe is about. A Rebbe is about that a Yid can go and talk his heart out to another human being and say, please, or give him advice, bring him nearer to believing in God. When a Yid goes into a Rebbe and writes a kvittel, he's really writing a kvittel and asking the Rebbe to intervene and help for him, that he should be helped, and the Rebbeinu Shalom should help him. But there's a very famous story. There was once a couple who didn't have any children, and they came into the Rebbe and they asked the Rebbe that he should pray for them, they should have children. And the Rebbe said, you must put down 200 pounds, otherwise I'm not praying for you. And the lady said, all right, we'll try and raise the funds. We were poor. And the lady said, all right, we'll go and raise 200 pounds because we want children. The Rebbe should pray for us that we should have children. We'll go and try and raise 200 pounds. And they raised 199. They went around for weeks schnorring, the husband and the wife team, and they raised 199. And they bring 199 into the Rebbe. And the Rebbe said, no, I said 200. 199 is not enough. And the lady got so angry, and she started shouting at the Rebbe, I don't need your help. I'll pray to the Rebbeinu Shalom alone and ask the Rebbeinu Shalom to help me. And the Rebbe said, that's what I wanted. You don't need me. When I davens to the Rebbeinu Shalom can help me. And sometimes today I think that a lot of these Rebbes and Tzaddikim or whatever it is are taking away the minna from Klal Yisrael.